How many photos or videos do you think you're in the background of in your entire life?
Is there like an over under here, or I'm just saying a number?
There was someone that did a lot of research and they did not come to a conclusion. I'm just thinking it's got to be at least, I got to say it's got to be at least like 20,000.
I think it's more. I think it's also dependent on where you live. If you live in Oklahoma, it's obviously going to be less than us because we live in the new metropolitan area.
That's fair. Like if you're in New York City, it's Times Square. You're probably
on steroids, whatever the number is.
Yeah.
There's no way to figure out the number, but it's definitely a lot.
Well, do you think it's like more than one a day for your entire life? I don't know what the math would be.
Yeah. Well, now definitely not. Are we talking security cameras too?
We could talk anything. It could be anything.
Because if it's security cameras, it's over 1 million.
Why? Because everywhere.
Every store, there's multiple security cameras. Every street, there's traffic cameras.
So we're
right now we're on a camera, but we're not in the background.
Yeah, it's not in the background. We're 26. So I'm just going to multiply that by 365. That's 9,490. Do you think it's over or under that number?
Way over.
Excluding security cameras.
Oh, excluding that?
Like background of photos.
Like phones and cameras.
Yes.
Like people that are holding.
You also have to think early in our lives.
Over.
Early in our lives, it wasn't as prevalent.
Yeah, but imagine
like people, like my grandma was taking pictures everywhere.
Concerts,
yeah. I mean, you could probably hit like 30, 40 in a night at a concert.
You could hit way more, I think.
Yeah, even if you're like faintly in.
Yeah, just the top of your head.
You know what's crazy is that
way over.
The article that I was reading said that eventually they'll be able to use facial recognition to identify where you are across like the entire internet.
I hate that.
Yeah. And then soon enough, they won't even have to identify your face. They'll just know based off like the location on your phone and like similar timing, etc.
Well, if I get rich enough, I'm not doing social media or anything ever again with technology. I'm moving to wherever I want, where there's no government, where there's no people.
Where did this come from?
Right now, I'm just saying this right now.
Are you doing all right?
I just want to live on an island or in the forest, Alaska,
like a treehouse.
A treehouse,
or like a log cabin.
Well, if I get enough money, I'm just going to buy a mansion like Richard Branson on an island
and just live there alone.
Live there.
Wouldn't you get bored?
No.
I guess you could go there, get away, and then come back whenever you want on a helicopter. Or a boat.
Probably a boat.
Probably a boat.
Mega yacht. Or raft.
I'm going to say over 10,000.
Definitely.
I've just walked around before and like I think this every single time I see someone take a picture and I was like, oh, I was in the back of that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like you go to a baseball game, you know how people are like taking selfies.
Oh my God, yeah. One baseball game's probably 1,000.
No, that sounds too high. 1,000?
Everyone takes a picture of the stadium.
I guess.
Imagine how many videos
like across,
of the stadium.
Even if you're a tiny speck in it, you were still in it.
Yeah.
All right, so you think over under 60,000.
Over.
100,000.
I'm just going to say that over every time.
6 million.
If we're counting security cameras, it's over.
The options are endless.